Then we got slaw mix. Boom. Gotta grab a bowl. Grab a bowl for that. Rory, what's good, man? How are you? Sweet. That's on the go. That's on the go. Yeah, right on. Do. All right, so that's going to reduce. Bam. And reverse. How's everybody doing today? Okay, cool. So we got home fries, pork buns, we got the buns, we got the pork out, braise that. Yeah, easy. Right on. Bridget, hi, how are you? Happy Thursday to you as well. I hope it's been a really nice day for you. Because I know it has been here. It's been like 17 degrees. It was awesome. Will boy, what's good, man? Great to see you. Happy Thursday to you as well. Hope you're having a great Thursday. Hope's weather's all good. Little chilly, eh? Damn. Is the wind up? What's going on? You getting rain? Sunny but cold? Damn. You still haven't eaten? Man, go get yourself a snack, bro. Come on now. Rory, hey. Thanks for that, bro. I appreciate it. I appreciate the heart me, bro. Spent the whole day cleaning, eh? Damn. Yeah, I find like you just doing your spring clean, because that usually eats up so much time, dude. Put a pizza pocket in the air fryer. Hey, right on, dude. Lambo, what's good? Hey, man, it's always great when you're here, man. Rory, hey, thanks so much for the ice cream cones, bro. Yo, hey, all the fams here, dude. It's awesome. Oh, right below your place. Oh, right on. I see. Okay, we're almost there on that simple syrup. Hell yeah. I'll let that thing go up for a little bit. Yeah, dude, I'm going to do I got the leftover pork pieces that I had from the last live. What I'm going to do is I'm just like, since they're already sliced, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to just put them into like just a bath, like a slow rolling bath of like barbecue water, right? It's going to be barbecue sauce, just to help give it that sweetness, that smokiness, and just put it on low, you know what I'm saying? Because it's already pork belly that's been roasted and slightly braised, so it's already super soft. So what I'm looking for here is kind of like more of like a pulled pork texture, if you will. Bogart, am I a Filipino chef? Yes. I wouldn't say I specialize in Filipino cuisine is the one thing. I do like Asian fusions with a lot of like French flair, if that makes sense. You rolled your ankle off the curb. And you fell into a park van. Damn, are you okay? God, I hate rolling my ankle, dude. That's like the one thing messes me up so hard. Because again, like when you stand for a living, it like fucks up your whole day. You know what I'm saying? Just mangles your shit. But I hope you're okay. Hope you didn't get any like too hurt or nothing like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I guess I'm going to just go ahead and start very bad spraying. Yeah, yeah, that's what I found too. Like every time I sprain my ankles, I got like the worst ankles. Because the worst is when you sprain it and you hear that weird like that weird tear crack thing. Nuts! I hate it. Oh god damn. Yeah, but man, yo, keep icing it though. All right, do me a solid. Just get like a thing of peas or something out of the freezer. Boom. Okay, so I got my simple syrup. That's already good to go. So this will be for my dessert. The simple syrup is a 1-to-1 ratio, a little bit over a 1-to-1 ratio of like 1 cup of sugar to 1 cup of water. Okay, so I'm going to be using that just as like a light glaze for the dessert. All right, so that's what you're left with. A nice, just simple reduction, right? Nice and easy. Gonna leave that on the side, and then I got this extra pork that I had sliced up, so I'm just gonna go ahead, put those into just the water bath, and just like slowly start braising this. Okay, because essentially, even if it starts breaking down and all that stuff, what you're really looking for is that the pork belly acts like a pulled pork, so it's like it's gonna act like pork shoulder, which will be really nice because it should be nice and supple, very soft to the bite, and when you hit it with that nice topping of coleslaw in the sandwich, it's going to be just bright, creamy, flavorful, at the same time extremely rich. Angela, hi, how are you? And Rochelle, it's going really great today. Even like today, it's been amazing. It's been 17 degrees. The wind's nice and light. Nothing too crazy, I would say. And Abigail, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. You're doing good. That's awesome, Angela. Right on. Right on. So what is everybody doing for dinner? I don't know if you guys had dinner already or anything like that. So what's everyone's plans for snacks this evening? I'm always curious. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to bulk up. I have this whole like chunk of pork as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, cut the cap off, and I'm going to go and slice a little bit more pork into there, just so it bulks it up just that little bit extra. Lambo, you ordered pizza? What kind of pizza, bro? Hey, Rory, man, you know how it is. Fucking, even if she is here, we'll always have a door open for you, a plate ready to go, all right? Don't you worry. Okay, so I'm just gonna add. It's gonna be a good amount of like fat content in this thing. So even like I'm gonna actually reserve the broth, I think, just because I really am curious if I can make like a barbecue pork ramen with it, which I think would be so dank. Sausage with rice and mixed veg. Oh man, that sounds good. What kind of sausage? I'm a huge fan when it comes to like chorizo, like a nice spicy smoky chorizo with a nice just simple white rice and then like a good amount of like charred veg. I really love that. Gonna make pasta, some ground beef, onions. Oh man, yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Hella dank. You know what I'm saying? Nap time after that. Making homemade vermicelli bowl with barbecue grilled pork. Yes. Oh my god, yeah, like a nok chom. Box stuffing with slices of pork tenderloin and a pork chop. Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. Anthony, what am I making today? I am making some pork buns with some just some regular coleslaw to go on top of it. I'm going to be also making some home fries, which I should mention here. I have just a pot of water going on with a bit of salt and a little bit of baking powder, okay? So I'm just going to, what I like to do with my fries is I like to par blanch them. Because usually when it comes to like doing fries, a lot of people will just do like the triple fry method. Like they'll fry it on low in the fat. I don't personally like that, just because again, what I find is that you start getting discoloring on your fries. You start like losing a lot of the water out of it, which is good. You get a good char on it, or you get a good color. But at the same time, what I really like is to blanch my fries so they're super clean, give them a quick rinse, let them dry off, and then you double fry them. So then you end up with a very, very good crust at the end. Yes. See, but that's the thing. I also have it's like it's been braised already with barbecue sauce, which I'm also going to add a little extra to the actual water, because again, I really want to like emulate basically like a pork belly type of pulled pork kind of situation. But I think having like a barbecue pork ramen would be crazy. Just yeah, like you're right. Like the collagen and the fatty bits will then be rendered into the actual liquid. I can then up that liquid with a bit more beef or pork broth, but I also might just add in just a little bit of like mushroom stock or something like that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I think it would be an interesting flavor. It'd be super rich, but I think it'd also be really, really nice to do one of those like, instead of doing like a whole bowl of ramen with a lot of broth, I was thinking about doing a more like a soupless ramen, where it's just like a small bed of very concentrated. Am I going to add kelp? Yeah. Oh, actually, I don't really usually add kelp. I use seaweed, like roasted seaweed, because of the concentrated flavor of the roasted nature of it. Relatively the same, but I also use like a thing like bonito stock, but I use like bonito stock powder, which is a really good, like 1 teaspoon of that into like a small thing of stock goes a long way. Same with a little bit of just like either chicken or beef broth powder, just because again we try to keep it like economical around here, just because again like raw ingredients like super expensive at this moment. Yo, hey, no problem for doing the mushu beef. It's like, what do you call it? It's something that I've done like previously, but I forgot what it was. But what I really like about mushu beef is that when you get the Chinese crepes, like that thing just puts it over the top. But I think the next time I might do that, I might do like a mushu pork again. But I might use like ribs, like braised ribs, to put on the inside of a crepe and then hit it with like a little bit of hoisin, and do it up like that. Hondashi is a good brand. Yeah. Actually, is Hondashi the like the powdered stuff, or yeah, because like for bonito stock I use this to like help make a what do you call it, the dashi. Yeah, braised ribs, I know that's one of my favorite things to use, especially when you what do you call it, when you make ramen stock, right? It's super easy, it takes like less time. And then you can just focus more on just like kind of just braising out the meat ahead of time. Again, with like French culinary stuff, it's all about like doing everything in kind of components, if you will. So like that's kind of the methods that I always kind of, I guess, do out of habit. You don't have to do it like that, because I know a lot of homies that are like ramen or sushi chefs, that just basically just like everything into the pot, right? They pull it out, then they'll just like then start building their components after the fact. So I'm going to rinse out this barbecue bottle just so I can get like the best out of it. And then I'm going to go ahead and start just by simmering up my fries. Yeah, hell yeah. So that's going to braise nice and slow. Again, I have it on the back burner. I'm just going to I have it on like a medium low. So I'm going to put it on like a 3.5. Just so that it's not like boiling it and like really, what do you call it, seasoning the actual meat. Dashi, yeah, it's all good. We all know what's going on. All right, so when it comes to this, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do like rustic cuts, more or less. But I do want like a really relatively thick cut fries, just because again I love really thick. One of my favorite experiences was like I had a homie. He came from I think he's from Manchester, if I'm not mistaken. But one of his favorite things was going to the pub, getting thick cut chips and malt vinegar and salt, right? But I'm not a big malt vinegar guy when it comes to my fries, but at the same time, sea salt and thick cut fries are like one of the things that I think I guess we really connected over in terms of like snacking on foods, you know what I'm saying? Which I think is pretty awesome. So I'm going to cut up roughly about 3 potatoes, just because I do want to have a bit of fries for now, and then I probably have a little bit of fries for later. Even if I have some left over for tomorrow, I can then just kind of convert those into like hash browns for breakfast in the morning. Yeah, dude. Yo, fish and chips is one of my. I'm not a huge vinegar guy, but goddamn, I love. One of my favorite things was like even like growing up when we used to. Me and my family used to go to these like camping trips. Like we used to stay at the KOA or something like that, out on the island. Michelle, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. We used to also go to the island quite often, the Vancouver Island, and they had like this Joey's seafood out there. This is like in the late '90s as well. I will remind you, and they used to have all you can eat fish and chips, and a lot of it was like fresh caught or like more or less fresh brought in from the dock, and it was amazing, dude. And they only did at that moment they were doing fresh cut thick chips, as well as they were doing like thick cut breaded chips or something like that, and it was awesome. White vin, hey, you know what I mean? Like sometimes because I worked at, I guess it really depends on how you like your vinegar, right? Because I know a lot of the Brits that I used to work for at the retirement home, they only did malt vinegar, but there's a few that are like, we really like white vinegar specifically, because I think it's also how they grew up, or it's what they grew up with, right? Because again, I don't mind malt. Actually, I also knew this one lady, she used to fuck with, what was it? Like apple cider vinegar for her chips. You know what I'm saying? I think that shit is not for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit too much extra flavor. But then again, like when you get to like that age, you'll take anything you can get. You know what I'm saying? Tatiana, hey, how you doing? Great to see you. Welcome. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and throw the fries in. I'm gonna let these simmer till they're a little bit right before fork tender, right? Like you want to be able to pierce them, but you don't want them to break apart. What am I making today, sir? I am making some nice just pork buns. So it's pork sliced, thinly sliced or relatively thinly sliced pork belly. Just right now braising in some barbecue sauce and water, just to get that nice smokiness and savory, sweet kind of situation going. And then I'm going to also finish it with a topping of coleslaw. Sorry, I'm going to hit it with some of this nice like Diana sauce. This is the maple stuff. So it's going to be that Diana sauce, a little bit of nice, just crisp coleslaw on top. Some nice. I looked into my cupboard and I was able to find. I had this lying around. Malaysian style crispy fried onions. These are amazing if you want to have just like crispy fried onions on the go or on the fly for your like noodle dishes, anything cold, stuff like that. I'm gonna put that on top, boom, squish it together, and then I got some nice home style fries on the go. For dessert, I'm gonna be doing some just fruit on bread.
Oh, was it? Apparently Thomas pushed her.
I didn't hear that.
Oh, that's why her knees are grassy.
Oh, thought you were rolling around. Did you tell the teacher?
Yes.
Good.
Okay, you can go back.
Salt and vinegar chips, yeah. Hell yeah. Because I also knew this dude, he did dehydrated vinegar. It was dehydrated vinegar, so it was like he can turn it into a powder that he mixed with fine sea salt and sprinkled that with a hit of dill. Awesome. Amazing on fries. Using some red wine vinegar for pickled onions? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. I love that.
Do you see the question?
Guess it's Jaw. Thank you so much for the follow. What's the question here?
See the hi there. Can you tell me the orange chicken recipe?
An orange chicken recipe. To be honest with you, I'd have to actually think about it.
Hi, Gabe.
Hey, Gabe, how you doing? And Lynn, yeah, it's gonna be pretty dank overall tonight, I think. Keemers, hell yeah, dude. What are you having for dinner, dude? What are you saying? And orange chicken. So there is a basic. So I don't know how to do like the General So style orange chicken. I do have a hack orange chicken recipe, which is very similar to like a sweet and sour. If you're interested in that. Can I make a funny noise, Gabe? Oh man, let me. Hold on. It's
That was obnoxious. That was obnoxious.
You
Sir.
see the replay in real life is fucking hilarious. God damn. Oh. Smash burgers with caramelized onions. Yo, I know, dude. A little sugar while you caramel. Yes. I'm a big fan of like you do. What is it? We used to do smoked sugar, like smoke. Like you get a smoker, just like a pan full of sugar. Throw it in there 3 hours and just keep rotating it till it's like actually yellow or like brown, right? And you put your sliced onions on the bottom of the pan, sprinkle that shit on, and then smash your burger into that. It's sick. It's fucking crazy good. Yo, and then the best part about smoked sugar, just like smoking salt, is that you can have it forever, and then you can use it as a garnish. You can use it inside anything like your risottos. You can also season your beef and your porks with it.
Did you see Lynn's question after that?
What is Lynn saying?
I have chicken thighs.
Oh, you got chicken thighs, but not sure what to make tonight. Hey, yo, if you got
using an Instapot.
okay, if you got the Instapot, yo, do Hainanese chicken rice, right? If you got like some nice crispy fresh cucumbers, if you got a little bit of ginger, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of scallion, like green onion type thing, do up like a fried onion type of dressing. You know what I'm saying? But I think if you got the Instapot and some chicken thighs, Hainanese chicken rice, 100%. Yeah, definitely. If you guys got a smoker, man, yo, definitely start smoking like some of your ingredients. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are the main ingredients? Usually, it's just like you got your chicken thighs. You're gonna cook that in your rice. No, actually, you're gonna boil your chicken thighs first, right? Then your main, I guess, like your main seasonings is like star anise, a hit of cinnamon, a little bit of clove, like not crazy. You're not going overboard. You really want like the chicken broth to shine. So that, a little bit of celery, a little bit of onion into a pot, simmer, like just boil your chicken, just boil it, right? Until like the chicken's kind of like pretty much all the way cooked. Pull out the chicken, strain your broth, and then put the broth back in, add your rinsed rice to that, throw your chicken pieces back on top of the rice itself, throw it on, and then just let it cook. You know what I'm saying? And then for the dressing, like the actual like garlic ginger, you'd have to look that up because I don't think I'm going to be accurate with it. It's all I know is it's finely sliced and grated ginger, garlic, and green onions, right? And you're going to heat up some oil. You're going to throw that oil on top. You're going to then mix it with a little bit of I think it's a little mixture of like a hit of fish sauce, a little bit of sugar. Yeah. And then like you can add chili oil as you go, or like sambal or something like that. Muddy, well. Hell yeah. Hey, Jacques, I think I appreciate you, man. Or Jacques, I can't pronounce that. I'm so sorry. Is it Jacques?
I think so.
Yeah, definitely give that a try. I think you're going to really, really enjoy it. So right now I'm just waiting on the fries to kind of just finish boiling. Yeah, we're almost there. It's starting to get a good slime to it, so that's when you know it's starting to release a lot of its starches. Okay, and in the back I got this thing kind of roaring a little bit too high, so I'm just going to go ahead and pull that guy back. All right, so while this is going, in the meantime, I'm just going to just make a really simple coleslaw. All right, or coleslaw dressing. So for this thing, on the bottom of a bowl, just a little bit of mayonnaise. Because again, you don't want your coleslaw to be ultra wet. Okay, so it's mayonnaise. And I also have, usually add horseradish to it, like raw, but I have horseradish mayo. So this stuff's already pretty strong. Okay, gonna add a little bit of green onion. As per usual. You're gonna add a hit of your lemon. Yeah, dude, I love just like a good, easy, like picnic style coleslaw. Okay, and then just a little bit. Usually you can add pickle juice, but I'm just gonna add a little bit of the jalapeno water. From
Don and Bella says hi.
Say again?
Don and Bella says hi.
Hey, Don and Bella, welcome. How are ya? Wezzy, am I cooking Chinese today? No, it's not that kind of pork bun. It's more like a pulled pork bun. Yeah, so I got all that in there. And usually for like a really legit Coleslaw, at this point, you would also add in a little bit of dill and caraway seeds, right? The dill usually you can substitute with pickle juice, and the caraway seeds really actually give it that legit flavor, if you will. Okay, but in this case, I'm just going to be doing like more like a green onion and lemon type of aioli or mayonnaise, right? Yeah. Hell yeah. Then you're just going to add just a small pinch of sugar. Time for my snack before you cook. Hey, right on, brother. Hell yeah. Get that fucking air fryer going. Get your pizza pocket in. Yeah, have you ever done like pizza pocket deep fried? Is that just me?
That might just be you.
Is my name Santos? No, it's John. It's a way whiter name. If you ever get a chance to, do it. It's so good. Deep fried pizza pocket is wild. Make sure it's defrosted though. All right, because it will explode in your fryer. Deep fried anything, yeah, dude, 100%. John Santos. Hey, my friend. All right, so I'm gonna mix that up right there. All right, I'm just gonna grab I have pre-sliced. I got pre-sliced coleslaw. So this just makes life easier. I don't have to buy like a whole ass thing of coleslaw just to use like half a head of cabbage and stuff, right? But then again, if you are doing a lot of people at the same time, yeah, just get a whole head. It'll save you a lot of money. Grate your own carrots.
If you're doing a lot of people,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you're nailing down a bunch of people, then yeah, that's you would do that.
do a coleslaw.
That's your name too, John? Hey, right on, dude. Yeah, actually, you know what's a fun pizza hack as well is not a lot of people want to do this, but like when I reheat pizza slices, right? What I really like to do is I'll throw that pizza slice in the microwave for like roughly something easy, something like 15-20 seconds, just to kind of get the top warm, and then I'll actually heat up like a non-stick pan, spray it with like a little bit of canola oil, right? And then I'll actually sear the bottom of the pizza slices after that, so it's crispy on the bottom, melted on the top. Boom. Takes like 2 minutes. Nothing too insane, but that's like, I don't know. I used to only reheat my pizzas in the oven, and I was like, hey, this is mighty inefficient. Like it just doesn't, I mean, it takes forever in the oven, but the microwave also makes like your pizza sloppy. So I like the best of both worlds. Tickler, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you, man. Welcome. And John, thank you so much for the follow as well. Welcome to, guys, welcome to the community. You're going to love it here. Amazing people in here. Yo, I've never done pizza in the air fryer. That must be crazy because it just goes, like it heats it like crazy all off the bat. You know what I mean? And Dustin, thank you so much as well. Or Dusty, sorry. Dusty, thank you so much for the follow as well. And Jay, thank you so much for the follow. I don't think I make it look easy. I think I just make it look fluid, right? Just because I like to do everything kind of methodically, but at the same time, there's a light amount of chaos that goes with it. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just go ahead and drain out my potatoes. All right, get these I'm not even going to like hit them with, with cold water or anything. I'm just going to let them air cool and then dry off so that I can get the best dry on these before they go into hit the oil. All right.
Robert asked, how's it going, buddy?
Robert, it's going very well today, man. Thank you so much for asking. I hope you're having a really great Thursday as well. How are you? Have I had donaires? Oh, God, yeah. Oh, my Lord, yes. Oh, man. Like, I love a good donaire, to be perfectly honest. But what I really love is I love, like, a donaire plate, but with both the chicken shawarma and donaire beef on it. With, like paws, like the white stuff, like the white sauce, the sweet sauce, right? Or the garlic sauce is fucking crazy. Like there's a spot in New York as well as I think in Vegas now. They're called Halal Guys. Look them up. They have the best kind of fucking like donair plate. It's amazing. And John, hello everyone. Where is everyone from? From Listowel, Ontario. Hey, where is that? Never heard of it. Long day. Yow. Rory, you know what it is. Like literally if you get like a donair plate, right? I can just hit that whole plate with that white sauce and it's nuts. It fires it off like crazy. Went to a Greek restaurant last week. All meat is unreal off the spit. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, because I used to run a Greek restaurant like when I first had my first sous chef job was a Greek spot, and goddamn, we never did it off the spit. We did slow roasted lamb legs and stuff like that. Robert, also from Newfoundland. Right on, dude. We got a lot of East Coasters in this place. Lake Huron. Whoa. Okay, yeah. It must be like sometimes of the year. It must be like cold and windy because of the water. What's my skincare routine? Life.
Do you see mine and Rory's answers?
What's grease from the deep fryer? Yeah, and maybe yeah. Shannon would know. You know what I'm saying? You take the grease off the dome, just move it down. It's fine. From New Brunswick, right on, dude. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead. I have some used oil I want to use up because it's already almost gone. So I'm just gonna fucking do that thing with it. Just gonna get all the extra little particles out.
Oh, look at that. You're using the thing we bought.
Hell yeah. And I'm gonna use it to pull out fries later. I can't wait. This is like the one thing that I never buy, but I really wanted because fucking I love deep frying things. Notes, how are ya?
They were in here the other day.
They were in on the Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right on. Cheesecake spring rolls are good. Yeah, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Did you get to try them? Did you try out like cheesecake spring rolls? And Robert, what's on the menu tonight? We got some nice. Basically, it's like pork buns with a little bit of like nice fresh coleslaw, which I'm now just allowing to marinate. On the side is going to be a hit of some nice home fries. Just getting some oil heating right now. So because I'm still going to try to do like a double blanch on them. Right, so we get that super like New York fries type crisp, right? Nothing too crazy. And then for dessert, I'm gonna just do a nice fruit on bread. So it's gonna be my take on like a kind of a dessert sweetbread. Oh, you've had cheesecake spring rolls? Oh yeah, dude. You know it's just gonna be fire. It's gonna be just hella good. Okay. Cheesecake egg rolls. Yeah, dude. Yo, also, like, if you do egg rolls, try mashed potato egg rolls, dude. Those are also crazy. What's my name? It's John. What's your name, brother? Also, we love unicorns in this house. That is our household spirit animal. 100%. John Santos, fucking guy. Oh, Lord. Yeah, yo, Rochelle with the unicorns. Hell yeah, dude. John Santos. Okay, so how are we looking? Oh yeah, these are getting nice. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just put these on just low. They're just gonna sit, do their thing.
Opening a restaurant in the future.
Do I plan on opening? If anything, I more or less have an opportunity in the next year to potentially be doing pop-ups and having a food stall, which I think would be very fascinating. So, you know what I mean? We're going to be doing like probably 3 to 5 item specials. They change every week. super dank type of concepts. Do you have a pressure cooker? We do. We have that Ninja, right?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, it's like a Ninja cooker or something like that. I just don't use it.
Instapot. It's a
Instapot, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, because I do have a what do you call it? It would still be Dank AF Foods. That would be the actual like pop up name is Dank AF Foods. And then that's all we're gonna serve is like super dank. I have this idea for like a macaroni and cheese breaded chicken breast or chicken thigh. So it's going to be like chicken thigh, but like with like a layer like inside macaroni and cheese, right? It's going to be a pre-cooked roasted chicken thigh inside of a layer of mac and cheese breaded and then deep fried, and then it's going to be served on top of like a what do you call it? Like a potato roll or like a brioche, coleslaw, chipotle aioli, super dank, and then it's just going to be waffle fries on the side. Yeah, and like, that's the kind of thing like you would charge $18 for it, but like my target is to try to sell that to dudes in offices downtown. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then like someone like Shannon's dad, right? Like guys that would just pay the money just to have like the gnarliest food, and then they all just gonna be napping. Like 1 p.m. is gonna show up, boom, everyone at their office just asleep on their like reclining chairs. You know what I'm saying? Because I really want to do that, and then like for drinks, I wanted to do like certain types of like iced teas that you don't really hear about from like different parts of Asia, as well as it's called the aperitif coffee that I had an idea for. So it's like a quadruple strong coffee, so it's cold shot. So then they eat the food, then they drink that coffee right as they get back to the office, and then that's what's going to support them till like they leave at 5 p.m. Have I ever tried Guyanese food? To be honest with you, I think I tried it once. But I might be mistaken. Like, I could very well be mistaking it for something else. Hit that like for Mr. Sam Bailey. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much. Yes, I do put beer in my foods every now and again. So, like, when I do nice shepherd's pie, it's Guinness. Same with beef stews. 100% it's whiskey, deglazed, and then filled with stock and Guinness. It's a really great combination, as well as like I do ales for my what do you call it, for my fish and chips, or when I do like a type of fish breading, it's going to have like a little bit of like Alexander Keith's or like a type of maritime beer. Am I Filipino? Yes, I am definitely a Filipino flavor. Yo, beer battered fish and chips is fire though. Let's be real. Like when anyone goes to a pub, has all you can eat fish and chips, it's all beer batter, and you know it's fire. Nelly, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, masarap, man. You know how it is. You know what it is. Delicious, baby. Man, actually one day I think I might do just like a straight up like fried spam on rice with like eggs. Like I really like that's like one if you think about simple meals, it's one of my favorites. Yo, I know. Yeah, see, I've had ale breads before and like they usually are amazing. It depends. Like I usually when you see all you can eat fish and chips, it's usually at a spot called Joey's Only Seafood, at least like here. And the only times I've ever seen it other than that is at a pub, like an Irish pub. Croatian Canadian food. Ooh, damn, you know that's good. How about a gluten-free deep fry day? Gluten-free deep fry day. Yeah.
You've been getting a few requests for.
Yeah, I have been getting a lot of requests for gluten free, so that's a good idea. Again, I do try to do a lot of things that are gluten free or gluten free accessible. But if you guys have any other suggestions for things that you want to see deep fried, hit me in the DMs. Actually, hit me right now. Hit me right now in the comments. I'd love to hear it. Because I'm all about trying to do like a gluten free like Snickers or Mars bar. Neptunes, thank you. Yeah, that's what I'm here for, man. I just want to get people cooking, you know what I'm saying? Encourage y'all to get out there, try these new things, dude. It's worth it. Fried rice, egg, and longanisa. You know it, bro. You know it. Mary, come on. That is like longanisa, but I do like to pair my longanisa with Spam, specifically because it's like just a little bit more. Or you do longanisa with that corned beef hash, you know what I mean? Boom. Fry that shit up, bit of onion, bit of garlic. You know what it is. And then you put, what do you call it? The charred garlic on top. Fire. So good. Am I a chef? Yes, I am. And I've been cooking for I've been in kitchens a little over 25 years now. I've been a chef or a sous chef for the last about 18. You're heading to work, John. Thank you so much for rolling through, man. I appreciate it. And I'll catch you again, hopefully, all right? You have a good rest of your shift tonight. Be safe out there. And I hope it's a fun, nice, easy day for you. Tony, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. And Pyro, what's good, man? Yeah, definitely a long time no see. How are you? I hope your weeks have been really good. And Emilio, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Ever made Satsuma at Satsuma Age or Age? I'm not actually sure. No, I haven't. Yeah, of course, Emilio. Again, anybody that's new, that's following, that is new, you can always, if you have questions or anything like that, and I'm not online, hit me in the DMs. I'm more than happy to try to get back to you with information. If I don't know it, I'll look it up for you. Because again, I'm just out here trying to make sure that you guys get the best kind of help and coverage in your at-home culinary journeys. You know what I'm saying? Hey, John, peace to you as well, brother. Thank you so much. And Mary, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, it's a Japanese fish cake. Right on. Then yes, I've made something like Japanese inspired fish cakes. Because again, I'm not actually quite sure. I've made different types of fish cakes like a lot of times. It really depends on the restaurant. And Rosie, thank you so much for the follow as well. I appreciate it. Okay, so my oil is starting to get up to a nice heat. Let's go ahead. I got my fries nice and drained out, right? So again, you can see that they're starting to get a nice...
Can you describe what home fries are?
What home fries are is basically just homemade fries, but I made them with white potatoes. Yeah, they're just made at home, home style. So like they're not like uniformly cut. They're thicker than usual fries, like they're like pub style fries, if you will. They just have a little bit more bulk to them, and that's usually what you're kind of looking for. So I got these, again, I went ahead and blanched these out so they are pre-cooked already. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give them the first blanch in a couple batches, right? So I think, because again, when you're dealing with your deep fryer or a pot of oil, do not put all your stuff in all at once. It will cool down your oil, as the best advice I can give you. So it's always good to just kind of, if you have like this much potatoes, like 3 potatoes, just do it in 2 batches. You're not in a rush, no big deal. And they added some ingredients to suggest nice. Yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm sure you made like a nice, good, big batch of them. Hell yeah. Did you use a tomato sauce, I assume? Like a tomato basil? Yeah, home fries is that breakfast type thing too. Yeah, hell yeah. Because the best part is, again, home fries is great because if you have leftovers, put them back in into the pan in the morning with some bacon, some eggs, make up some extra hash browns, you're laughing. Home fries, a battered pickerel. Ooh, oh my god, yo! And then you have like a type of tartar sauce to go with that. Oh my god, yo! Because fried fish and tartar sauce is like is when it comes to fish especially. I love fried fish. Yes, I have. Yeah, I did make a Filipino type of lasagna before. I haven't served it to my wife because it might have been, in my opinion, a little bit too sweet.
Because you use sweet spaghetti sauce?
Yes, it's because yes, the Mamacita's type stuff. You know what I mean? Use teriyaki sauce. Oh yeah. Oh my god, yeah. That would still be so fire. Fried pickles. I did fried pickle chips. I believe it was on Irish Day.
You mean St. Patrick's Day?
Yes, St. Patrick's Day. It's Irish Day. Oh, sorry. God damn it.
And then what's your favorite meal from Mary?
Mary, what's my favorite meal? To be honest with you, that comes up a lot, and I will always say I am a big fan of like deep fried things, especially. But I think one of my favorite meals at this moment, because I always say onglet steak on top of like charred broccolini. It's also the dish I love making. But at this moment, to be honest with you, I think I'm really in, like, since the weather's changed, I'm really in like a noodle mood. Like I love like Vietnamese noodles, something spicy, a lot of broth, a lot of really good noodles, maybe a little bit of snails, something like that. Yeah. Or just straight up, yeah, like just deep fried things. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know what I'm saying, Chaos? Damn. And Cat Chaos, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. What's the to be honest with you, Emilio, it's like my wife's not a big fan, but I love Chinese food. I love westernized Chinese food. I love traditional Chinese food. I love, like, if I can go out and get like some legit Chinese food, it's one of my favorites. Because like literally, if you go, hey, what do you want to eat? I'll say Chinese food. It is, yeah. Yo, steak on a fire is awesome. It's so like primal, but you get a really great outcome from it. One of my favorite things is what I seen is like in Asia is they got like that trap. It's like for fish, but like for all the meats, like where it's like two grates that they just sandwich a piece of meat on, and they just like flip that over top of what do you call it? Over top of the fire, and you're just spraying it with like marinade. It's so good. Chaos, hey, all you got to do is try. You guys got to do everything kind of slowly. You know what I'm saying? I believe in you, bro. You know you can cook. I know for a fact you can cook. Everyone can. Right? One of my biggest pieces of advice is to be able to cook 5 things. 5 things really, really well. Even if that's like a you know what I mean, white people tacos or quesadilla, or you can cook a lasagna, eggs and toast, you know what I'm saying? As long as you're able to cook something, or at least 5 things really, really well, you can make those things all the time, easily, with love, with care, and for somebody that you care about. That's really what's important. Absolutely. I know for a fact you can cook, right? All you got to do is just like get your hands in. Don't even worry about it. And the best part is, even if it's not perfect now, it will be in the future. Because again, like when it comes to like cooking, dude, I started as a dishwasher, bro. Like, you know what I mean? All it took was one of my chefs to believe that I can do it, because he's like, damn, you can actually do some cooking. So I was like, yeah, I can try to cook. I've never ran, like, I've cooked at home, but I've never like actually run a deep fryer myself. I've never actually like cut lettuce for salads and shit. Like, you know what I mean?
What seasoning would you suggest for steaks over fire?
Yo, hey, I'm going to say it. Everyone knows it. Montreal steak spice. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
And do you follow the guy in Vietnam who does white people taco night?
No, I don't. Who is that? Emilio, yes, I'm making it's pork belly that I'm actually slowly braising down. It's in this pot right here. Just thin slices of gorgeous pork belly that I had roasted earlier. Right? Look at that. Right? Nice, soft. Right? Super, super nice. And it's just slowly braising, just in the back here. Just making it soft, right? So you can layer 4 or 5 pieces onto a bun. I'm going to hit it with some more of this Diana sauce. This is the maple barbecue sauce. Right? Boom, coleslaw on top. It's going to be awesome. And where am I located? In Calgary, Alberta. And Jeffrey, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you, man. Smooth, what's good, dude? What's your opinion on Greek food?
He never lets me have Greek food.
It's true. Okay. This is going to be controversial. And as always, hey, I hope you're doing great as well. I hope your weeks have been awesome, dude. And Brooke, thank you so much for the follow. Okay, guys. And Lala, thank you so much for the follow. Did I mention Montreal earlier? I mentioned Montreal steak spice. Okay, so Smoo, here's the situation with Greek food. All right, and this is just me and my ridiculous opinion. Okay, as a sous chef, I ran a Greek restaurant for 4 years. Okay, I loved Greek food. I loved, because our main specialty, especially because we were downtown, we were very well rated. It was an awesome experience. I worked with amazing people, so I'm not holding it against that. What I am doing is that I can't stand like feta. It's fucking every single day. Like we get an 11.5 liter pail of fucking feta, and then you got to have somebody, either myself or one of your guys in there, but they're usually just, again, when you hire guys at like $13 an hour, their skill sets ain't going to be the best, right? We're hiring fresh kids, right? So I'm in there, I know how to do it quick. So every single day, you have to break down a fucking 11.5 liter pail of feta, dude. You know what I'm saying? So then at the end of your fucking shift, you smell like Greek dressing from the horiyatiki and the fucking Greek salads and all the other fucking like tarragon aiolis and shit. And then on top of that, you got fucking you smell like feta. Like the feta doesn't leave you like your fingers, no matter how much you wash your hands. Like the brine, I loved, because one of my favorite things was with feta. I mean, I have nothing against feta. Feta is delicious. I just can't stand like the smell. Like everything about being in that kitchen, even if I was to walk by like a Mediterranean spot, I can smell the olives, I can smell the feta, I can smell the saganaki, I can smell the fucking cognac that we used to burn it. I love, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just, like it's just everything about. Like I can still eat feta, man, but it's got to be like really sparingly. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like feta and tomatoes was one of my favorite things. But one of my favorite things when I was working there is that we specialized in not necessarily like gyros, like wraps. They were really thick pita type soft pitas that we had custom made that we'd season with like a Greek butter. Boom, and toast it on the grill. Then it would be roasted chicken, beef or lamb. I would usually just do all three with a fucking like a smear of like hummus, a hit of tzatziki sauce, horiyatiki salad with lettuce. You feel me? So that's your peppers, your peppers, your onions, cucumber, and like a shred of lettuce. You know what I'm saying? And then it was feta. Boom. And I would literally eat that every single day for like 4 years.
Have you seen the TikTok where it said Canadians butter bread for sandwiches and Americans don't?
Yeah, that's weird. I do butter bread for sandwiches. Or one of my main things is to hit it with mayo first. Right, like you have to you have to season your bread, and then like Italian spice, and then like, boom, make a sandwich. You feel me? Yeah, I know, because like American style is like you put the shit on. Like here's your bread, you put your shit on it, right? Lettuce, tomato, and then they hit the top of that with just like mayonnaise and mustard or some shit. Boom, that's a sandwich. Like I don't know, like it's weird to me.
I was thinking of making dumplings. Do you know any good recipes?
What kind of dumplings? Yeah, what kind of dumplings? And if anything, dude, go. Oh damn, I can't remember. It's like go and find the most like Chinese recipe of soup dumplings. Pork, beef, or chicken, or a mixture of soup dumplings. You will not regret it. Like once you learn how to do the soup dumplings and do them right, oh my god, you'll always make them and you'll always keep coming back for them. 100%. Each slice gets butter. Yeah, hell yeah. Like I remember being broke and just having like bread and sugar sandwiches. Yes, absolutely. Indy will be back. He's right now. We're hitting that part of the season where like golf courses are reopening, so he's taking on work as a chef there, or a sous chef there. Yeah. Oh my God, soup dumplings, 100%. They're up there. They're god tier in terms of dumplings. But also dumplings. Like think about if you want to do other types of dumplings and you have the right wraps, like the rice wraps. Think about doing dim sum, right? There's also in China, Japan, and in the Philippines we have a thing called siomai, which is a pork style dumpling, made slightly different in any of those countries, but it's relatively the same, and it's a gorgeous thing. They did sour cream and sugar. Yeah, dude. I mean, I have never tried it, but you know, it's probably pretty good. Like it's probably all right. Yo, honestly, if you get a chance to go do soup dumplings, oh my god, get a plate. But then you got to make sure that you pick it up, put it on your spoon, bite the top, just like a small hit on the top, let the soup run out, right? Drink the soup, and then eat the dumpling. Because if you don't, it is napalm. And it's just straight like gonna burn your mouth. It's awesome.
What pork buns are you making?
So it's a pork bun, but it's not a Chinese pork bun. Again, it's just more like a pulled pork. In essence, but I'm using, what do you call it? I am using pork belly, like already roasted pork belly. So I have that sliced thin, just kind of braising in a barbecue stock, like a barbecue sauce stock in the back, and I'm just letting that just kind of heat up slowly, do its thing in the back, and then braise out. So it won't be fall apart tender, but it's because of the fat content, it'll be ultra soft. And one of the best parts is I'm going to keep that broth. Like I was saying earlier in the stream, I'm going to keep that broth, and I'm actually considering doing like a barbecue pork ramen, like a soupless barbecue pork ramen, because I think it might actually be really good. Yeah, Chaos, if you get a chance, man, definitely. If you see it on the menu, definitely give it a try. I can guarantee you're going to love it. And Hal, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Okay, yo, hey, honestly, keep your bacon fat for everything. Everything. Substitute it for butter. Like, I literally, if I had bacon fat saved up, I'm gonna, like, when I cook eggs, I'm going to put that in the pan. If I'm going to toast bread, right, smear the bacon fat on that thing, toast it in the pan, just a little bit of salt, extra, boom, done, right? If you make BLTs, right, bacon fat on the toast your pieces of bread, boom, have your bacon, right, render out your bacon, keep the extra fat, put the bacon in there, so it's just extra bacony, you know what I'm saying? You can make aiolis with the bacon fat, so you can make like bacon mayonnaise, technically, right? Save your bacon fat. If you know how to make hollandaise, make a bacon hollandaise. Oh my lord, yes. Or straight up, if you have bacon fat, take a brick of butter, melt it in a pan, add your bacon fat to that, give it a stir, put it into one of your 1 liters. Now you have bacon butter.
And Pyro is curious, do you, I guess, know how to make wood sauce?
What kind of sauces, my friend? And Shoal, thank you so much for the follow as well. Iron Maiden in the house. Oh my god, what's good, dude? It's going really well. I hope you're having a great Thursday. How are you, man? It's great to see you. Yeah, bacon fat has a lot of uses because it is just an essentially flavored oil, right? As long as you refrigerate it, you're good to go, bro. Yeah, if you save up enough, you can actually just like fill a pot with it. You feel me? Put your potatoes in there on low and then just let them cook out till they're super soft. Drain the bacon fat back into a container, right? Keep the potatoes, let them cool off, right? Get some regular fat, like some regular oil, or you can go a step further and just do duck fat and then deep fry your fucking pieces of bacon, confit potatoes in duck. Oh my lord, yo, hit of Meldon salt, my god, bro.
How about sauces for a steak?
Sauces for a steak? I mean, to be honest, I don't put sauces on a steak, but if you were to, one of the best ones is like just straight up, you can just do, it's orange juice, like a little bit of orange juice in a pan, a little bit of butter. You're going to put a little bit of brown sugar, right? Stir it up. You're going to add some red wine vinegar, right? For that sour essence. You got the sweet, you got the sour, some cracked black pepper, a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. Let it reduce down. Yeah, and then you can also add in a couple extra flavor profiling stuff. Like you can just straight up like add Montreal steak spice. You can add confit garlic, stuff like that. Right, but if you really wanted to go all the way, you can do. There was a classic recipe where it's medium rare steak, sliced thin, like medium rare steak. Boom, you're gonna slice that, right? Fan it out, boom, and then you're gonna do a. What's the tarragon hollandaise called? It's called. Fuck. So you basically make hollandaise. You add tarragon to it, like really finely sliced or chopped up or dried tarragon. Boom. Yeah, what was it? Béarnaise. Yeah, make a béarnaise sauce over top, then serve it with just a side of charred asparagus or broccoli. Gorgeous, right? Any type of potato on the side, man. Dank as fuck.
Whale boy, you said that.
Yeah, béarnaise. Yes, you whale boy, you got it, man. Béarnaise, 100%. Yes, 100%. Right, but you can also do hollandaise, nice like gorgeous citrus. Add in just like a small hit of liquid smoke, right? Do something like that. Or, make up the barbecue sauce. So it's just ketchup, brown sugar, water, red wine vinegar, right? Reduce that down until you get a nice super thick glaze, right? Add that shit on top of your steak, smear it on, then re-sear it onto the grill so it gets a nice char. Gorgeous. Shear it on. Hey, Rory, thanks so much for the team bracelets, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Okay, so now what I'm going to be doing here is I got, I got the oil going up a little bit hotter. So I'm going to send it at like a 6.5, okay? Before I do that, I'm going to just give this a quick rinse. Need this pan. Okay, so on the back here, on this one, this pan I'm going to be just doing the simple, what do you call it? Simple dessert. So what I was thinking is you take this right here is just leftover, what do you call it? Mango milk bread, right? So it's had a chance to like pretty much just get a little bit drier. It's not super dry, like crusty, but it is a little bit more dense because it is an older bread. Okay, so what you're gonna do, what I'm thinking about is I'm just in this pan, just gonna go ahead and heat up just a little bit of butter. Try that again. What is this? Okay, so I'm just gonna heat it up with just a touch of butter. Okay. So while that heats up, I'm actually just gonna put that back down to about a 3 because I just want to get a nice toast on it without getting too much color. All right. So I'm just gonna take a small, maybe like a tablespoon and a half, 2 tablespoons of butter. Boom. Actually, if anything, I'm just gonna go ahead and split that in half as well. Split the difference so I can use it for each side. Okay. So in the back, I'm gonna do that. Boom. Yeah. And just leave that there for a second. Get that going. So next, just in a small container, I'm just going to slice up just a little bit of fruit. All right. So in this case, nice. That simple syrup is dense. So in this case, I'm just going to just do a really quick supreme on an orange. Right. Luckily, I've seen these like really, really nice. I guess like these are like those Florida type oranges. They're super dense. Like super dense, but you got this really great large segment. So what I'm going to do is supreme it. What that means is that I'm basically just going to slice it, and I'm going to be slicing off just the pith and the rind.
Barry has a compliment for you, and Lamborghini wants to know what home fries are.
Where's the home fries? They're right now just chilling. Boom. And they're getting ready for their second fry up. So right now I've got the fryer just going up to a number 5. Actually, I'm just going to keep it low while I do the orange. But I'm going to basically let this thing come up to as hot as possible. And then it's going to give that crisp, it's going to be the crisping run. Because you can already see that it's already blanched completely. And it's dried out the outside. So when it hits, right, all it does is now crisp out the outside. And the inside is going to be pillowy soft. Okay? In the back here, I got that nice butter. I'm going to wait till it's like fully... Hey, Barry, man, thank you so much. I appreciate you, dude. And as well, thank you so much for joining the live, right? Again, it's a great community we have here. It really is. People here are amazing. Yeah, they're nice. They're dense. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be awesome. And again, you just serve it with like a side of fucking mayonnaise. Fire. Yes, again, I'm not going to be making a cookbook. Later this month, I'm actually going to be releasing a Patreon with more helpful tips. All my recipes that I've compiled over the last 20 years as a professional chef. I'm going to be slowly putting on there, as well as all the recipes from all of my lives will be on that site as well. Okay, so this will help again just support being able to do this hopefully a little bit more than part-time. If I can start doing this a little bit more on the part-time side, that'll be amazing. All right, so now I'm starting to get a little bit of smoke, and we are off to the races. So in this case, since there's no more water really in the fries, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and dump all of the fries in at once because the oil is so hot, right? So I'm going to boost that up to a 5.5, and then again, when you dump everything in, do it from one side. Okay, that is the safest way to do it, and do it as slowly as you can, right? Because you don't want to like boil over on your pot, right? If your pot's too shallow, just again do it in batches. All right, safest way to do it. Jay Kwan, thank you so much. Hell yeah, it's right on its way. You know what I'm saying? To be just like a gnarly, dank ass meal, brother. Okay, so I got the butter in the back, nice and clarified. I'm gonna go ahead, take my milk bread, right? And I'm just going to go ahead and swirl it until like all the butter's kind of incorporated into the actual bread itself. All right, and it's important to keep the crust on. You'll see why in a second here. Okay, so that's on the go. All right, so now since it is on a hotter temperature, that's where we're starting to get a good amount of that caramelization, right, on the fries. Okay, so it's a really immediate cook, right? Yeah. Now I'm starting to get a good crisp on it. Boom. Right, and I might actually put this in for a third dip, just because I want to get the dessert kind of on its way. All right, so fries for the second blanch, and I'm probably going to hit them with the third blanch without trying to get on too much extra color. But we'll see in a second here. Okay? Because again, I'm going to just be seasoning this with just a little bit of like seasoning salt and maybe a little bit of Montreal steak spice as well. So when it comes to supreming, all we're doing here is we're going to supreme the orange and slice out the segments, right, without any of the pith really, right, or as much of the pith you can remove as humanly possible in between, right. That's what's important. So you're just going to go ahead, slice it out, just like that. There you are. Right, and then if it's a really nice, gorgeous, thicker piece of orange, you're gonna start getting these really nice, gigantic segments, which is awesome, right? So these big, juicy guys. And again, the reason I like supreming any of these oranges is strictly because without the pith or without the whites, you can it's just like eating like a really solid piece of orange juice, right? Which is awesome for a citrus. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cut those out. And then the rest you can actually just go ahead and keep. Like the actual orange itself, what you can do, as I'll show you in a second, is that we made simple syrup earlier, right? And it's just a plain simple syrup, right? Which you can actually go ahead and, adjust after the fact, right? So we got these segments here, got my simple syrup. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead, squeeze the excess juice into that simple syrup, because we're going to brush the bread, the toasted bread, with simple syrup. Give us that sweetness.
You've got a flickered bread coming.
Almost there. Flip it back. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. I do actually have like the memory of like a fucking goldfish, so I do appreciate any of the help. C8, where's that crazy lady? She's in the back in the corner, you know what I'm saying? The mid? Yeah. Banana the mid? All right. So then we're going to go ahead now and flip the bread. Boom. So you get this nice, gorgeous, soft texture right there. How are my fries? Yeah. So you let these bad boys sit right for a second and they stay nice and crispy, but these will get soggy by the time I'm kind of plating. Oh, yeah. Ha! Ridiculous. All right. So again, since I put that nub of butter in the middle, all you got to do is give it a swirl. Right, we're gonna let this bad boy toast off. We're gonna kill the heat. Okay, so I do want to have a little bit of extra fruit going on, so I'm just gonna go ahead, slice off just a little bit of banana. Right, banana. That's a little bit on the mid.
I'm so glad I can put it in.
All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and slice these guys off just a little bit. And again, anybody that's new, one of the things that I really enjoy about, okay, so now the oil's back up to temp. I'm gonna go ahead for a third blanch. Okay. And this should give that extra bit of oomph. I'm getting a nice good crisp, so again, I'm just gonna go ahead for a third blanch. Really, really quick. Okay. And this should give that extra bit of oomph. I'm getting a nice good crisp, so again, I'm just gonna go ahead for a third blanch. Really, really quick. Okay. And this should give that extra bit of oomph onto the crispiness on the outside. Okay. Kelly, what's good, dude? Welcome. It's great to see you. Perfect. So now we got these nice golden fries. Okay. Boom. Hell yeah. So now these are going to just act more like chips, which is awesome. So, to this, you can pretty much add any seasonings that you feel. You can add your Montreal steak spice. You can add, I'm just going to kill the heat as well. All right. You can add just regular salt if that's the direction you want to go with it. Sky's the limit, right? So now, since it's in a bowl with no paper towel, there's a bit of that residual oil. So I'm just going to put that right there. Okay. And what I'm thinking today is I'm going to hit it just because there's a place here in Calgary called CB's Drive-Thru. And
Fries and home fries.
regular fries have a more of a consistent cut. They're a bit thinner, like something that you'd find at the grocery store or at the fast food place. Much thinner, right? Easier for them to cook. Home fries is the kind of fries that you would find at the pub, right? Much thicker, right? In comparison, right? Made more from like a rustic potato cut. They're inconsistent in the way of their cutting, right? Just more or less just chunky type of fry, okay? So to that, just a little touch of green onion, right? Freshen up that potato, right? So that's our fries.
Are you adding Mrs. Dash?
Mrs. Dash, I actually don't use Mrs. Dash too often, to be honest with you. Okay, so in the back, I got my pork. I'm just gonna get that off the heat. Gorgeous. Okay, so then one last thing. Where did I put them? There they are. There she be.
Chipotle is so good with home fries.
Oh my God, yes. Chipotle is amazing with home fries. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cut out a small, just a little hit of this peach. Okay. Then I'm just gonna just cut the ends off, and then I can get these nice thin slices. Because again, I like peaches cut thin, especially when they're like not really in season yet, like stone fruit season isn't here yet. So you're gonna end up with harder pieces of peach. Okay. So to counteract that, cut it thinner so that the bite is less crunchy, a little bit more supple. Okay, but even if it is crunchy, at least it's not a lot. It's not like a big barrier of crunch. It's something that can be more complementing to the actual bite. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and plate pretty much everything in reverse today. I'm gonna do the dessert first, and then I'm gonna do the dinner to finish it off. Keep y'all anticipating. All right, so since this is like a gigantic piece of bread, what I'm going to do here is first off, you take off your ends, right?
You never cut meat on that board. Are you not supposed to?
For this type of board, I don't recommend using a wood board specifically with your meat. You can, but the problem I have with it is that what do you call it? As long you can cut meat on it as long as the meat itself is cooked. That's fine. But when it's raw, I just have internally, I still think that the bacteria goes into the wood grain, and you got to wash it and sanitize it a little bit better. But if it's cooked, hey, you're 11. You know what I'm saying?
Also, C8 wants to start a GoFundMe for your hair to come back home.
Oh man, that's gonna take a lot of money, bro.
And Rory number 2 got an air fryer for $40.
You got an air fryer for $40?
They can burn.
So yo, wasn't it you that sent me? There's this guy that just like air fries like a fucking Big Mac. Like
I did it. Yeah, the guy that deep fried it for like 20
for like
hours.
20 hours. Oh my lord.
Once a year or something.
Am I going to be on Sunday? Absolutely, I will be. Yeah, unless anything does come up. And Luigi, how are ya? $10 for 2 cans of black spray paint. Guys. Oh man. Burn chips? Damn. Can you follow me? If not, it's okay. Hey, yo, leave me a DM. I'll check out your page. $69 at Costco for an air fryer. That's a great deal. That's a good idea. Big Mac in the air fryer. Nugs too. Nugs would be really great to reheat in the air fryer, to be perfectly honest.
What's your thoughts on menu for Sunday?
Menu on Sunday, I'm going to do ribs. Yeah. Because again, pork right now is such a cheap item that I can't not experiment with ribs. Because I think once the weather's good and I fill up my propane, I'm going to do a straight full-on like pork loin, like the full pork loin. So I have portions already cooked in the freezer and I can just pull them out as I need for upcoming recipes. Yo, Lambo, it's all good, baby. Beef ribs, slow and low, yeah. Yeah, you know it. I actually have no access to beef ribs because those things are fucking crazy expensive. Pork ribs, we were able to find a double stack of pork ribs and it only costed like $12. You know what I'm saying? Beef ribs right now for 3 whole ribs cost I think $23, which is like robbery, highway robbery. Ribs, yeah, you love it with grainy mustard and horseradish? Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Especially for me, grainy mustard and horseradish on a beef rib, especially one that's been like, you can like, just the bone. Oh my lord. Oh, yo, with some deep fried, like with some mad fries. That's the shit. That's it right there, dude. Okay, so
Braise the ribs with what?
braise the ribs. I would probably do braised ribs with I'm probably gonna use like a mixture of beef stock, a Guinness, and a barbecue sauce, like whatever barbecue sauce that I have left over, as well as a little bit of like buffalo sauce, right, to add that little bit of acidity. Probably hit it with some brown sugar in the braise, all that stuff, because I really just want to braise it so it's like really nice and relatively flavorful. But I really lean on the sauce when I give it a sear on the grill stage or in the oven stage to give it that extra boost of stickiness and extra flavor. Oh, and in the stock as well, a dash of liquid smoke, like hickory or maple, anything like that. Okay, so for this is what I'm thinking. All right, okay. So what I'm thinking is, you do it you have segments. So I'm going to just do just a little bit of citrus, right? Yeah, right. A couple pieces of peach.
Did you prep the coleslaw yet?
I did. Coleslaw is right here.
Will Boy says he missed it.
It's right here. So again, this is just a little bit of mayonnaise, horseradish mayonnaise to go with it as well. A little bit of lemon juice, just a small dash of the jalapeno juice from the jar, a little bit of green onions. I think I missed something. I'm not sure. Okay. Boom. Right, you're gonna add in just 1 or 2 of these. To a third right here. Of the banana. Okay. To give it that extra bit of citrus, I have this lemon meringue. What do you call it? The lemon curd that I made on the last live. So I'm just going to go ahead and get just things glazed up. Okay. Nice and easy. So that lemon curd is going to add a little bit of that extra citrus that you really, really want when you do any of the plating. So now, what I need to do is, where is it? There you are. There you is. Right. So in just a little bit of a strainer, I'm just going to do just a little bit powdered sugar. Okay, then you're just going to finish your plate just with a couple more dashes of the lemon curd. Okay, so that's a fruit on mango sweetbread. Right, with a little bit of that nice lemon curd from the meringue to go with it. Yeah? You could add a little bit of extra to it if you want. You can add like crunchy bits. Actually, if anything, you know what crunchy bits I would add to that to give it some life? Just one or two. Of these caramel popcorn with peanuts. It's the butter toffee. So then you get that little bit of sweet and savory crunch to go with it. I think that's a nice addition. Boom. Nice, easy, right? You get a loaf, it costs you like $4. Fruit, total of maybe an extra, another $4. Yeah, you get like 15 portions out of it. Boom. Okay, so next up, we're gonna go ahead and start plating dinner. Let's go. Okay. Yo, $3 strawberries is a deal, bro. Oh my lord, yes. It's gonna be mid. And Sema Truck Drawer, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Yeah, and guys, Rory, both Rorys, thank you so much for the ice cream cone and the team bracelet, guys. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Deep fried Mars bars. Oh my lord, yo, that should be on the next live. Yo, cotton candy strawberries? That's a thing now? Oh man, yo, because cotton candy grapes was, for me, oh my lord. Like when I found out about cotton candy grapes, it was over. Bannock taco? Yo, I think I will. Because I learned how to do a nice fry bread. I was just doing a documentary on one of our reserves that's in the I guess in the area here in Calgary, and they showed me how to make this wicked kick-ass fry bread. And Lambo, thanks so much for the heart me, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, $14. Damn. Yo, cotton candy grapes, especially when you freeze them slightly. Oh my lord, bro. It's so fire. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's get ourselves just situated with a bit of bread. So usually you would toast this bread. In this case, I'm not really going to because I really want it to be soft. I want it to be soft, a mixture of crunchy, just like saucy all over the place, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and that reminds me. So the what I forgot to add to the dessert. Okay, so what I forgot to add to the dessert is that the reason I made simple syrup. So you got moose meat? Oh my lord. So the reason I made simple syrup is that you top it with the simple syrup glaze, right? I totally forgot about that. The reason you do this is because it helps prevent oxidization on your fruit. So now you get this really kick-ass, nice shine. They're candied. Everything is sweet and balanced, okay? Gorgeous. So now, next, I'm going to go ahead. Yes, and like, see those fries? Nice. Oh, man, yeah. Holy Lord, yes. Okay. So now, it's going to just go ahead, pile on just a few, I'm saying like maybe 4 or 5 slices of the thin sliced pork belly. All right.
Mediocre vein is here. The other day.
Mediocre Maine, what is good, dude? Welcome, welcome. Great to see you again. And Mick Buckets, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate ya. Nice taco shell. Oh, gosh. Best steak you ever had was a moose steak. Oh, my God, yes. Had a food truck. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, definitely. You know for a fact, if I had a food truck, I'd be telling you all about it. Period. Yeah, anybody that was on my Patreon gets a discount. You feel me? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just a nice light hit of coleslaw just on the top, right? You don't want to drown it. You don't want to drown it too much, right? But you do want to give it a nice good amount of height, right? So then I'm going to hit it with a nice small hit.
Did you ever try Trini doubles?
Trini doubles? No, I don't think I have. What is that? Actually, to be honest with you, I used to listen to jazz. What I really am into is listening to metalcore. Metalcore, dubstep, trap music, anything that really just is so heavy that it's like ridiculous and obnoxious. That's really that's what I love hearing coming out of my kitchen when especially when I'm like a professional chef. Like if it ain't heavy and aggressive, we ain't cooking. You know what I mean? All right, so I got that. Coleslaw on top, a little bit of the barbecue sauce, the maple stuff right here. All right, we're gonna go ahead and finish this thing with some of this. Haha, yay! Because I love me some fried onions. Because guys, if you don't fucks with this, if you do Indomie or you do any type of like dry ramen, right? Yo, toss a handful of this in. My God. Okay. Right, so a little bit of fried onions on top, just like that. You know what I'm saying? Because again, these are onions and shallots, which is awesome, right? So go ahead, slap that thing down just like that. Boom. Okay. Hit it with a firm hit of your home fries. You want ketchup or you want mayo?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll do mayo chup. How's that sound? Right, so then on the side, just a little bit of that mayonnaise. Yo, me too, man. I used to really love making dubstep until I started making trap because I started as like a rap and hip hop producer. When I wasn't making like punk and hardcore. All right. There you have it. Right, pork bun with coleslaw, a little bit of nice crispy fried onions and shallots, home style fries. Yeah? Yeah, Sunday again. I'm thinking I'm going to be doing some nice braised pork ribs. Yeah, I think that's going to be the move. Is pork ribs. I might even do like a cornbread. I haven't really decided on that. I might even do like braised ribs and do like a mushu pork. Not a mushu pork. Whatever that duck, like the Chinese duck thing inside of the crepe is, with the you know what I'm saying, with the bit of hoisin sauce and shit like that. I might do like an Asian style version of that, like a Western barbecue Asian kind of fusion thing. And C Colts, thank you so much for the follow, dude. I appreciate it. Sunday, I should be on by 3:30 on the dot, no problem. But then again, if there's something that comes up, I usually am on by 4 o'clock. 4 till 6, usual times, you know what I mean?
Do you think cornbread counts as bread, or is it a cake?
God damn, see, now that's a question, bro. See, damn. See, because again, like the essential components of it is cake mix, basically. Like you're making like a cornbread cake. But damn, it's like that's like saying hot dog is a sandwich. I'm gonna say that it is more of a cake. It more aligns with a cake, just because I've seen other like cornmeal based, like I've seen a tres leches that was done in that fashion, where it was done in cornbread and it was allowed to inflate. I think we also have something similar in the Philippines. It was like a pineapple type bread that was a cornbread with coconut milk leached in with like some simple syrup. Yeah, it's a tough call, but I'm personally gonna say it's more leaning like cake adjacent. And Don and Bella, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yo, cornbread. Yeah, the recipe that I got for my cornbread, in my opinion, it was given to me by one of my last chefs. And Caitlin, thank you so much for the roses. Oh my God, thank you so much. Yeah. And user, hey, you have a great night as well. Steve, hey, we're doing good, man. Just kind of rounding up the last of the, I guess, topics and stuff on the live. I'm about to head out of here, serve my fam their dinner. Hey, Caitlin, it's not a problem, dude. No worries. It's always great when you are here, though. So I appreciate you for rolling through, as usual. It's still bready. Yeah, so I would say it's more like cake adjacent, but it still has like, it's still so dense. It's like, again, you can't have like cake mix. It doesn't double as a cake and like a savory thing to dip in your soup, right? Absolutely. Nanners, 30K likes. You're gonna go there?
Missed all my unhinged food takes.
Oh, I totally missed all your food takes. Thank goodness. She's all out here like fucking mint is just hot spicy and shit, like
Spicy.
cold spicy. Oh my lord.
Cereal is soup.
Cereal. What's that one about coffee?
Vanilla soy latte is a free bean soup.
Vanilla soy lattes, a 3-bean soup, man. And Hannah, thank you so much for the rose. I appreciate you, man. Being caught up making a sick cover art. Hey, right on, dude. Yeah. Hey, man, but you know what? You got to take time for your art. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's super important these days. And I appreciate anybody that does art. But if you do graphics, maybe I'll DM you. See what your art looks like? Yeah, definitely. All right, look, while this is sitting here, I'm going to go ahead, give this to Shannon. I know she's been waiting. If you guys give me 1 second.
Yes, I do. I do 3D art.
Interesting. Yeah, I will have to talk to you. But we actually are at 30K likes. Oh my God, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys for getting me there. But look, since we hit the 30K mark, I'm going to call it there for the dinner. I'm going to get everybody set up on their food. So I will see you guys all on... Today's Thursday? Yeah? Today's Thursday. So I will see you guys all on Thursday. You guys... Or on Sunday, sorry. You guys have a good rest of your weekend. Be safe out there as usual. And by tomorrow... There should be uploads of, I think it's like 4 episodes from the last lives. We'll be going live tomorrow on my YouTube page. So if you guys haven't already, go ahead, go to my page, hit follow, check out my link tree. It'll have all my YouTube pages in there. If you guys can do me a solid and hit subscribe on a bunch of those. The Fuck You I'm Eating official page will have all the replays, and my John Japanda one will just have all my random stuff and all that stuff. I'll be in the YouTube stream. What time? I'm thinking like pretty much 8 a.m. My time. All of them will go live. All the replays. Yeah. But other than that, guys, thank you so much. Make sure that you hit follow if you can. Hit subscribe on my YouTube pages. And I will see you guys all on Sunday. And did I go to culinary school? No, I did not. I started as a dishwasher when I was 13. And I just worked the School of Hard Knocks, baby. But anyways, you guys hit that subscribe. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys on Sunday. Be safe out there.